The transformation from Norma Jeane Mortensen to Marilyn Monroe is a story of ambition, determination, and talent. In this chapter, we explore the early years of Marilyn's career, as she navigated the complex world of Hollywood to become one of the most iconic and enduring stars in film history. In 1944, while working at the Radioplane munitions factory during World War II, a photographer named David Conover discovered Norma Jeane. He was captivated by her beauty and asked her to pose for a series of photographs for Yank magazine, an Army publication. These photographs would mark the beginning of Norma Jeane's modeling career. Her natural charisma and photogenic qualities soon caught the attention of modeling agencies, and she signed with the Blue Book Modeling Agency in 1945. Under the guidance of Emmeline Snively, the agency's director, Norma Jeane underwent a transformation, dyeing her hair blonde and refining her image. She became a popular and successful model, appearing in numerous advertisements and magazine covers. However, Norma Jeane's ambitions extended beyond modeling. She was determined to break into Hollywood and become an actress. In 1946, she caught the attention of Ben Leone, a casting director at 20th Century Fox. Leone was impressed by her screen test and offered her a 6-month contract. It was Leone who suggested the name, Marilyn Monroe, combining the first name of stage actress Marilyn Miller with her mother's maiden name, Monroe. Marilyn's early film career was marked by minor roles and a series of contract extensions. She appeared in bit parts in films like Dangerous Years, 1947, and Scudda Who? Scudda Hey, 1948. However, her contract with 20th Century Fox was not renewed in 1948, leaving Marilyn to continue her pursuit of an acting career as a freelance actress. Determined to hone her craft, Marilyn began studying acting under the guidance of Natasha Lytess, an actress and drama coach. She also enrolled in classes at the Actors Studio in New York City, where she studied method acting under the tutelage of renowned acting teacher Lee Strasberg. Her perseverance paid off when she landed a small role in the 1948 film, Ladies of the Chorus. Though the film was not a commercial success, it helped Marilyn secure a new contract with Columbia Pictures. Unfortunately, her time at Columbia was short-lived, as the studio decided not to renew her contract after she appeared in the 1949 film, Love Happy, starring the Marx Brothers. Despite these setbacks, Marilyn continued to push forward. In 1950, she landed a role in the film, The Asphalt Jungle, directed by John Huston. Her performance as Angela Finley, a small but memorable part, garnered critical praise and brought her to the attention of a wider audience. This marked the beginning of her ascent to stardom. Marilyn's breakthrough role came in 1950 when she was cast as Miss Caswell, an aspiring actress, in the film, All About Eve. The movie, which starred Bette Davis and Anne Baxter, was a critical and commercial success. Marilyn's performance was praised, and her scene-stealing turn as the ambitious young actress further cemented her status as an up-and-coming talent. In 1951, 20th Century Fox re-signed Marilyn to a 7-year contract, and her career took off. She was cast in leading roles in films like Don't Bother to Knock, 1952, Monkey Business, 1952, and Niagara, 1953. In Niagara, Marilyn played the role of Rose Loomis, a femme fatale plotting to murder her husband. The film was a box office hit, and Marilyn's performance was lauded by critics. Her on-screen sensuality and sultry image resonated with audiences, and she quickly became a major box office draw. As her career progressed, Marilyn sought roles that would showcase her versatility as an actress. She starred in the 1953 film, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, playing the role of Lorelei Lee, a gold-digging singer. The film, which co-starred Jane Russell, was a massive success, and the iconic musical number, Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend, became one of Marilyn's most famous performances. Later that year, Marilyn starred in How to Marry a Millionaire, alongside Betty Grable and Lauren Bacall. The film was another commercial success, and Marilyn's role as the sweet and naive Paula de Beauvois further solidified her status as a leading lady in Hollywood. By the mid-1950s, Marilyn Monroe had become a household name, and her fame extended beyond the silver screen. She was a fixture in the Hollywood social scene, and her relationships with famous figures like Joe DiMaggio and Arthur Miller became fodder for the press. She graced the covers of numerous magazines and was a frequent subject of gossip columns, making her one of the most recognizable celebrities of her time. Despite her success, Marilyn faced numerous challenges in her career. She was often typecast as the dumb blonde, and struggled to be taken seriously as an actress. Frustrated by the limitations of her roles and the lack of creative control, Marilyn began pushing for more substantial parts and better working conditions. In 1954, she formed her own production company, Marilyn Monroe Productions, which allowed her to have more control over her career and the projects she chose. Marilyn's determination to be recognized as a serious actress led her to take on more challenging roles, such as the role of Cherie in Bus Stop, 1956, and the emotionally complex character of Rosalind Tabor in The Misfits, 1961. These performances garnered critical acclaim and demonstrated her depth and range as an actress. Throughout her career, Marilyn worked with some of the most respected directors and actors in the film industry, including Billy Wilder, George Cukor, and Laurence Olivier. In 1959, she starred in Wilder's classic comedy, Some Like It Hot, alongside Tony Curtis and Jack Lemmon. Her performance as Sugar Cane Kowalczyk earned her a Golden Globe for Best Actress in a Comedy or Musical, further cementing her status as one of Hollywood's brightest stars. Marilyn's entry into Hollywood was a story of perseverance, ambition, and talent. Despite facing numerous setbacks and challenges, she managed to overcome the odds and establish herself as one of the most iconic and enduring stars in film history. Her meteoric rise to fame and her ability to captivate audiences with her on-screen presence and off-screen charm made her a legend in her own time. However, as we will explore in the following chapters, Marilyn's life was not without its share of turmoil and heartache. Behind the glamour and the bright lights of Hollywood, she struggled with personal demons and the pressures of fame. Yet, through it all, she remained an enigmatic figure, a symbol of beauty, sensuality, and vulnerability, which continues to resonate with audiences today. In the upcoming chapters, we will delve deeper into Marilyn Monroe's career, examining her most iconic roles and performances, as well as her struggles within the Hollywood system. We will also explore her personal life, including her tumultuous relationships, marriages, and friendships with some of the most influential figures of her time. By understanding the many facets of her life and career, we hope to gain a more profound appreciation of the woman behind the icon and the legacy she left behind.